What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to talk about AMC, GME as well as the broader market, and after that we're going to check the options flow for all three of them. So for today AMC was down for 8.91%. The overall broader market was not that much affected the way AMC and GME both were down. Now, an average volume on AMC is around 45.28 million, but today it was around 50.34 million, which shows that consistently the volume is high than the average volume from the last week, which is a very good indication towards the stock. Investors are having their true conviction towards the stock. They are not backing out. They are buying the stock no matter how low it goes. But we know the apes are holding no matter if the stock even goes down to zero, because this is a straight up manipulation that's going on. People are buying AMC stock from all around the world. The same thing applies to GME as well. We haven't seen that kind of a low that we are experiencing in the GME right now. Today was the 1 year anniversary of the boom boom candle that we got last year when the stock went from $20 to almost $500. Now for the day, GME was down for 9.43%. The average volume on GME is around 3.08 million, which has gone up a slight bit just because of the last week we have been having high volumes coming in both AMC as well as GME. But today's volume in GME was around 3.66 million, which is very good indication towards the stock. Investors are buying these stocks no matter what happens. It's just the overall broader market which is having a very negative sentiment right now. And now when we have a look at the SPY was down for 0.49%. I would say this was the only day in the week, even in the last week as well, we haven't seen this kind of a consistent steady flow in the SPY. Usually the SPY used to fluctuate a lot, which is not a common thing to happen in the SPY. Now SPY is having a status of a meme, which means it can fluctuate. It's having very high volatility, but just today it was very steady, very consistent. After the Fed meeting yesterday, whatever Jerome Powell said was very clear that we are getting ready for the rate hike in the month of March, which can create a significant downtrend into the market. But we never know what's going to happen because we are having a very intense situation in Europe right now. Anything can happen any moment. We just have to wait and see and just be prepared for that. Today was a very rough day, but we can see almost every stock is coming back to green in the aftermarket. And when we have a look at Tesla, Tesla was down for 11.55% for the day. Now, definitely Tesla is overvalued, but it's one of the consistent revenue making company. It's having a pretty solid business. People buy their product. They have a very consistent earnings. But still today the stock went down. So before the pandemic, this stock was almost around $180 and it went down to almost $102 after the crash. So you can imagine the upside that Tesla has experienced after the 2020 crash. That is a little bit unrealistic. Stock market doesn't works like that. This stock is most likely to stay around $250 or $200 or maximum $300, nothing more than that. But this thing has gone way too much up. We are most likely to see a downside. We had 11% down day, but I personally believe tomorrow we might see a little bit upside into Tesla. As we can see already in the aftermarket, Tesla has started going up. It has gone up almost 2%. Now let's have a look at the options flow for AMC. By looking at the options flow, there was only one big whale that came in today. He's buying a $3 call option. He's paying a 1.1 million premium for it, and that's going to expire in 721 days. That's really far into expiration, and it's deep in the money call that this individual is buying. I don't think so that in this option there is any risk because it's way too much deep in the money. Secondly, this individual is giving a lot of time to himself, and the money that he's putting is 1.1 million. We might experience a little bit more downtrend into AMC right now because the market maker are trying their level best to keep the prices low both on AMC as well as GME, because they know these two stocks are both threat to the overall market. It can crash the entire market if these two stocks squeeze to oblivion. Now when I bring down the premium a little bit on AMC, I can see a lot of huge amount of money is betting AMC is going to go down from here onwards. You can see these individuals are buying puts on AMC, and these are all in the money puts because the current price is around $14. And so the option flow is clearly indicating that the AMC is going to go down from here onwards. Now let's have a look at the options flow for GME. By looking at the options flow for GME, it indicates that the heavy whales are into the mixed sentiment. There is no clear cut signal which is coming out of GME, but I know one thing for sure: the GME price action has been very consistent and very steady. It just in last 1 month we have seen this kind of a downtrend on GME which we have never seen in last 1 year. These are not heavy whales, but people are still buying a call option on GME, which is a very bullish sentiment towards the stock. They are betting that the stock is going to go up from here onwards. If I compare GME with AMC, according to the options flow that I can see on my side, that AMC investors are betting that it's going to go down from here onwards. But when we talk in terms of GME, people are buying calls in GME, which indicates there is an upward momentum coming into the stock very soon. There are not many puts that individuals are buying, which is a very good sign for the stock. They are expecting a upward momentum into the stock. Now let's have a look at the options flow for this SPY. Now when I talk in terms of the whale, they are betting that the SPY is going to go down from here onwards. Now when I bring down the premium, have a look at what the institutional money is doing right now. Definitely it's more onto the bullish side for this SPY. They are betting that this SPY is going to go up from here onwards. As you can see very clearly over here, institutes are betting a $450 call on this SPY, which is going to expire in 102 days. These are 3,000 contracts. That's a 3.7 million this individual is paying for that. So they are on the bullish side of it. They are having a good sentiments towards the SPY. They are betting it's going to go up from here onwards. I personally also believe that the SPY is going to go up from here onwards. We're going to see some sort of a upward momentum coming into the broader market. It's very clear that after a couple of weeks of having a complete red option flow into the SPY, we are finally seeing some sort of a green option flow, which is a bullish sentiment towards the SPY. For that, we just have to wait and see how it's going to play out. Hope so you like my video. Please like and subscribe my channel, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Cheers.